Hi, and welcome back, guys. My name is Daniel, and today we're going to do something a little bit different than my usual videos of idioms and expressions. Today, I want to talk about my current setup for teaching English online. As you guys know, we're having a global pandemic, and a lot of people are losing their jobs or they're considering to switch careers, and teaching English online is one of the current most popular, I guess, type of job for teaching at home or working from home. So I'm going to be talking about my current setup, just a little bit of background. I've been teaching online for about 14 years. And I'm a freelancer, and sometimes I do teach for an online company or an online teaching company. So this is in no way a budget setup or the best kind of setup. I just want to give my own suggestions on a good, reasonable setup. It's in no way budget. This is something that I've set up over a couple of months. First, let's talk about my microphone, my audio setup. I think this is the most important part of your setup if you're considering teaching online, because the quality of your voice is so important for a student. They can hear how you pronounce words. Okay, they can hear every single syllable. A nice, clear understanding how different words should be correctly pronounced. Okay, so I'm using a Takstar TAC35. It's a China brand. I really love their products, their audio products. I think they're good quality for the price that you're paying. So this microphone set me back about 2,500 pesos. I got it from Lazada. So that's about $50, including shipping. I wanted to buy a more expensive microphone, but of course, I still wanted to stay in budget. So I think for the price that I'm paying for this particular microphone is the best that I can get. It's basically bang for your buck. Okay, so it's a condenser microphone. It does need phantom power. Okay, so that's something that you need to consider if you're buying this microphone. It requires a 48-volt phantom power, but that's a different story. We'll talk about that later. But you can also get a condenser microphone. One of the most popular and cheapest kind of condenser microphone that you can get is a BM800. I think you can get it for like, I don't know, like 1,000 pesos, including your boom arm. Okay. It's already complete. You don't need phantom power for it. You can plug it in directly to your laptop or computer, and it'll work perfectly. Okay. So you can consider that. Or if you don't really have the budget that I have, you can just buy any generic or cheap headset with a microphone. Okay. But I highly recommend that you focus on buying a nice quality microphone. It's the most important tool that you're going to be using when teaching online. Okay, so yeah, so as you guys can see, it has a nice, good sound to it. I'm not an audio expert. This is in no way a review, but I'm really happy with this microphone. Okay. Also, as you guys can see, I'm using a boom arm. I think this is also really important. It keeps away the noise from your desk, especially when you're teaching English. You're going to be typing a lot. Okay, so it's really important, and you're going to be sitting down for long periods of time. So moving it around is really really nice, and you can set it up however you want to. So having a boom arm on your microphone is something I also recommend. Let's talk about the headset that I'm using. This is a Takstar Pro 82, and in my opinion, it's a really, really nice headphone. It's over-the-ear headphones. It's really comfortable. Hands down, you put it on and you forget about it. It's really comfortable. The audio is really nice and clean, and there's a lot of reviews on it on YouTube, so they would definitely agree with me that this headset is really, really comfortable. It's nice and sturdy. The build quality is nice. I got this from Lazada for 3,500 pesos or $70, and I think it's bang for your buck as well. So if you're thinking of getting a good headset, I highly recommend this headset. Again, it's the Takstar Pro 82. Next, we're going to be talking about my audio mixer. Okay. This is optional, but I really wanted to have an audio mixer so I can control the sound of my voice. So this is a Behringer Xenyx302 USB. I got this for 3,000 pesos or $60 on Lazada. It does provide phantom power, but it is only 15 volts. But it works perfectly fine with my condenser microphone. Okay, for the BM800, you can buy a phantom power, a generic phantom power for about, I don't know, less than $15 or less than 1,000 pesos on Lazada. Okay, that will work perfectly fine, and you can plug that straight into your computer or laptop with no problem. But for me, I'm using this audio mixer. This is really optional. So what I like about this is I have literally zero lag for my audio. Okay, it's really, really nice. I can hear myself real time with no audio lag. Okay, this is one of the best things that I like about this particular device. I can control my lows and my highs. Like if I really want to focus on my high sounds, I can simply just put down the low frequency, and this is how it sounds with my lows on very low. And I can put it up if I want to sound really nice and, like Barry White, like, oh, okay. So I can bring up the bass really high, okay. Also for my high tones, I can control it. So if I want to sound a little bit flat, okay, that's an option. You can turn it down as low as you want, take out all the highs, but I like to keep mine very high. I think it's more nice to a person's ear. This is not a review. There are plenty of videos about more in-depth look into this audio mixer. So next, I'd like to talk about my webcam. Well, technically, it's not a webcam. What I'm using is a Yi Action Cam. As you guys know, recently, the prices of webcams are just insane. Like one of the most popular webcams that people are getting is the Logitech C920, and the prices are unbelievably absurd. Like I think for like a Logitech C920, it's somewhere like $120 or 6,500 pesos, and that is not acceptable. Okay, the prices are just really, really outrageous right now. So I got myself an action camera. I got this from Lazada. I got it for about 3,000 pesos or $70. And what I like about it, it is wide angle. Okay, it's not up close on your face, which of course a lot of people prefer. But for me, I like to make it feel more comfortable for my student. They can see me wide angle. Yeah, and it's 1080p. And, you know, when I'm not teaching, I actually go out and, you know, I can use it as an action camera. So it's dual purpose. Okay. I have it on a tripod right now, as you guys can see. And I have this, like, I don't know what you call it, like a mount for action cameras. I got it for like $5. It's really nice. It mimics like the shape of a cell phone. So yeah. So the way that you can connect your action camera to your computer is I'm using a capture card. And the capture card that I'm using is pretty generic. I got it from Lazada for about $12 or 600 pesos. It's a 1080p capture card. And you can just buy any compatible HDMI and you stick it in there and it'll work out of the box. It's plug and play. Okay. So I really think this is a good option if you want good, high quality video. An action camera is the way to go. I also have a generic 1080p webcam. I have this on the side just in case I really want to come up close. Like, I really want them to see how I use my articulators for pronunciation. Okay, so this is really nice. So yeah, so I just have that on the side. This camera cost me about 1,000 pesos or less than $20. It's just a generic 1080p webcam. Okay, next is, of course, you're going to need good lighting. Very, very important. I would not like to have a teacher with bad lighting. Okay, something that's overblown or something that is too dark. Okay, so currently I'm using a generic ring light. I guess it's like a 12-inch ring light that I got from an online seller for about 2,500 pesos or $50. I know there are a lot of other cheaper ring lights out there, but unfortunately when I got this was the only one available. So I decided to get it, and as you guys can see, it's already broken because I dropped it. So, but anyway, I am planning to replace my light in the near future. Okay, but for now, it does the job. The good thing about it is I can control how bright I want it. Okay, and it has two different colors for the light. Now you're seeing is white, and I can simply press this button and it's going to turn into something more orange. Okay, and like I said, I can control the strength by pressing the plus or the minus button. So this is a good addition to your setup. So again, this is optional if you want good lighting. Now, I'd also like to show you my desk lamp. I think this is, again, also optional. I got this for, I think, like $50. No. I got this for $30. It's just to give more ambient light, or, you know, I don't really know the correct term, but it just it's like a fill light. There we go. Yeah. So also this one, you can control whatever color and the strength that you have. So again, these lights are optional. Okay. But again, I want to provide my students good quality. So that's why I have these. Okay. Now, let's go to the most expensive part of our setup, which is my computer. So this is an old computer. I call it my old chugger. Okay, she's chugging along. Okay, it does what I need it to do. Okay, most online teaching companies, okay, requires you to have minimum specs. So usually it's like a dual core, 4 GB RAM kind of computer. So a laptop would definitely work. Okay, so I do game as well. I play, some computer games. So that's why I got this. It performs really well. It's not going to give me the best FPS, but it's manageable. Okay. But it does everything that I want to really well. Okay. It's suitable for me. I like it. Okay. And it's within my budget. Okay. So I got this secondhand for 12,000 pesos or $250. The specs is quite old, but I am going to upgrade to a Ryzen in the near future once I save up some money. Okay, so it's an i5 357S, and it has 8 gigabytes of RAM. My graphics card is a Sapphire R9 380 and 450 watts of power. And my case is a Tecware Nexus M, which has a tempered glass side panel. So I like it because it's nice and it does what I need it to do. Next is my monitor. I'm just using a very cheap monitor. I am planning to upgrade in the near future. It does what I need it to do, if I want to watch movies and whatever. Okay, so it's an Nvision 22-inch 75 hertz monitor. I got this for 3,500 pesos or $70, but I am going to upgrade in the future. And remember that your internet connection needs to be fast. Currently, I'm using a 100 megabit fiber optic connection. Okay, this is way beyond the minimum that's required. But of course, I don't just use it for teaching. I also use it for personal things. So I want fast internet. The faster, the better. Okay, so internet connection, very important. I highly suggest a line connection. Okay, a hard line connection. Do not use Wi-Fi. Okay, you can use Wi-Fi if you're close to your Wi-Fi router. That's perfectly fine. But if you can, I highly suggest a wired connection because you don't want any latency. You don't want any problem that may cause you to lose connection with your students. It's very annoying. So you want to provide a nice, good connection to whatever software that you're using. Okay. Overall, it's a little bit expensive, considering the budget that you may have. It might be a little bit over. But again, what's important is that you have the necessary equipment that you have. And again, like I said in the beginning, you should really focus on your microphone. Have a nice, good microphone for your setup. It's the most important thing that you can have. All right. So that's the end of the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed my this unusual video that I'm making. And if you liked it, give me a thumbs up and please share your comments down below. Okay, and also subscribe to my channel, click on the bell icon because I'm putting out new lessons every day. I will be making new videos in the near future about something different that will help you learn English. Okay, so for now, as I always say, have a wonderful day and always take care. Bye, guys.